make that dash to the cafeteria. Here's the mayor Wildcat with the story.
This is probably a very familiar sight to most of the students in our high school. It's 11:40 and we have students jumping through hoops and risking injury just to get a decent spot in the cafeteria line. And for those who don't run, they must wait what seems like an eternity to get food just to be late for class.
Well, I don't mind standing in line that long. I just hate the fact that people break. You know, you really can't do much about it, but it's just, I hate it. It's ridiculous.
I love lunch. It's actually good. And when we run, it's like you just get an adrenaline rush. I love going to lunch.
I think a lot of people break. It's not right. People put their precious time in this line. It's not right.
The lines in the cafeteria are way too long. It should really be faster, and they should really, chop down on the breaking in front of people. It's really annoying, and a lot of people do it, and that's how I feel.
Everybody breaking in front of me. Look at this, ridiculous. Just look. We need to get people out here control the lines.
I mean, if somebody break you and I ask, did they break you, and you don't say anything.
So you're saying that they need to say something to the student and stop them from breaking?
No, if they say something to me, I'll take care of it.
So they can tell you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Many solutions have been tried to prevent the breaking, but yet it continues to happen. Most students would agree that the breaking in the cafeteria line is a problem. Mayor Waptu, Watson Chapel News.
Not recycling can harm the environment, but it can also harm yourself. This is an example of when not recycling goes wrong.
I've always liked young people and everything, and I think if you're going to be a teacher, you need to like young people, and if you don't like young people and they make you miserable, you probably need to get out of the profession. I think history is important because if you do not know history, you're going to repeat the mistakes of the past. That's one good thing about history, is it always repeats one way or another. When I was 3 years old, there were some bizarre experiences happen in my house because the house next door caught on fire and 3 people burned to death, and ever since then I've always had an interest in the weird and the bizarre because of happenings to me as a child. The strangest thing, or probably the funniest thing, did not happen here at Watson Chapel. I won't name the school, but I had a girl in my class, and I think she was in the 10th grade and already had 3 or 4 kids, and she had been to juvenile detention several times, and I sent her to the office and she wouldn't go, and the assistant principal and the principal and 4 or 5 people had to come get her, and they had to drag her out of the room, chair and all, and she fought and kicked and screamed. I didn't think that's going to get her to the office the entire time to the office.
Are you scared?
It was crazy.
You may have seen people walk around the school that are really busy. Here's your event landscape.
A scholastic audit is a review of the learning environment, organizational efficiency, and academic performance of schools and districts. Audit findings will be used to determine the type and level of support necessary to continuously improve student academic performance in each school and district audited. Based on the ACT-AAP test results of schools, all Arkansas public schools in year 3, 4, or 5 of school improvement will participate in a scholastic audit conducted by the Arkansas Department of Education.
Vocabulary with a couple stories. Recap from the second week of January 2010. Time to begin. Lately, I've been thinking about Haiti. My heart goes out to the nation, laying in the wake of the worst earthquake that they ever had. The whole world affected. They got overwhelmed by the wreckage. natives and Haitian Americans can't reach their relatives. Hate to start negative, I wish this would end. So many victims, they running out of medicine. President Obama wish he could fix this. We and other nations will provide assistance. In other news, I heard through the wire, Google's about to cut ties with China because of the censorship from the government. Tried to make a deal, yet no side is budging. High school students are planning for the future. New tests show an increase in the U.S. with AP classes to finish school fast. But the recession is hurting unemployed grads. The recent classes called the lost generation can't find jobs. How are they gonna make it? They're dealing with anxiety with no time to rest. I wonder, could this be the cause of their stress? Focus driven, arrive to eliminate texting and using cell phones while driving with thoughts to keep us alive. So remember that on the blue note, R.I.P. Teddy Pendergrass. Before I take off,